Jones was not good yesterday. He was not. He also could have used more help. Disclaimer, right? I got to always throw that up when it comes. That's why I don't like Mac Jones. I have to always say he could use more help, right? He's not the only one to blame here. I'm so sick of the disclaimers when it comes to Mac Jones. He could have used more help. Ramondre Stevenson dropped a pass. The second pass of the game he dropped. Jalen Reagor, deep ball down the middle, right through his hands. Demario Douglas couldn't hold on to a ball falling to the turf that got reviewed in the fourth quarter. I mean, we already mentioned Tyquan Thornton and his struggles. And then the Patriots had a last-minute comeback attempt. Another one where a ball went right through Juju Smith-Schuster's hands and ended the game with an interception. Does anybody bring up that, I don't know, Mac Jones was also helped in the game? He threw a clear interception that Jalen Reagor ripped out of the guy's hands, right? A Washington defender dropped another interception right on the sideline, an awful one. And, he got bailed out from a horrific fumble on one of the worst personal foul calls I have ever seen. They scored 3 points out of that, which kept them in the game. It was also mentioned to Jones after the game that other quarterbacks in the NFL have a chance for more shot plays when asked if he feels like he has to be precise given the small window he has to throw into. Jones, he acknowledged it. That's a great point. But at the same time, we're always going to focus on us and what we can do better and the things we need to improve. What I need to improve and all that stuff. But yeah, that's a good question, Mac Jones says. That's a good question. It's just another Patriots loss. Another episode of Mac Jones isn't good enough to be the quarterback for this football team. That's what it is. This has been the story for how long now? Almost 3 years. He's effective and then he's not. And when in critical times in games, besides the Buffalo game, he doesn't show up. He threw an awful pick a week ago against the Dolphins. And again, the interception against Washington, not his fault. He had plenty of chances before that even came up. They didn't have to be on that situation at all. They didn't have to be there. The Commanders took a 20-17 lead. You know what happened next? Punt, 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 punt. That's on Mac Jones and the offense. They had 4 opportunities before the interception at the end of the game. They had multiple chances. All failed drives, and everyone's ignoring it. They converted just 3 of 12 on third down. Joe Math, 25%. That's Joe Math. 25%, not good. It's not going to win you football games either. On the very first possession, Jones moving the ball, right? But then he overthrows Tyquan Thornton on a third down play. And that's been there all year long. He also continues to throw off his back foot, right? With no chances for a completion. Just let's sling it out there. Yes, he doesn't have the talent. He doesn't have the weapons. His protection hasn't been great, but it was yesterday. And there are all reasons why he's struggling. I get it. But there are other quarterbacks who find ways to get it done. They're able to lift up their... How about Josh Dobbs yesterday? Anybody see that? Did you see Josh Dobbs yesterday? Came in as the backup and won the game for Minnesota without Justin Jefferson or anyone else. Mac Jones is not capable of being the guy consistently. While we're on it, Bill O'Brien was awful. How many bubble screens to Juju Smith-Schuster do you have to do on one drive to show that it doesn't work? Through 9 games, Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator, 10 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 1,823 yards. What was it last year through 9 games? 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 1,824 yards. What's the difference here? It was supposed to be better. It's not. We can look at the offensive coordinators we want. We can look at all the weapons and the line and whatever. In the end, Mac Jones is not capable. And the Patriots, again, 3 for 12 on third down. They average 5 yards per pass. We talked about the Juju Smith-Schuster play. The Rager drop. You didn't even see Thornton in the second half. But just to give you the second half drive results, this all happened in the second half. Field goal. Punt. Another punt. Another punt. And then another punt. And then the interception. The Washington defense, 18 touchdowns. Most in the league they gave up. Most. Passer rating, 31st. Yards per game, 257. That's 29th in the league. Yards per completion, 30th in the league. It was one of the worst defenses in the league. The Patriots have not won a game after entering the fourth quarter since week 8 of 2021 against the Chargers. 16 consecutive losses when trailing entering the fourth quarter is tied for the longest active streak in the NFL with the Chicago Bears. This is where you're at now, Patriots fans. You're in the same company as the Bears and the Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. And you're all going to battle it out for what? The next quarterback? The next offensive lineman? Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's get excited. It's just a terrible display of football right now. Some people might be happy they lost. Maybe they're back in the running here. Maybe they'll suck just enough to get Drake May or Caleb Williams, if you still want him, or Michael Penix, or the next great offensive tackle, whatever it is. It's not good enough. They tried to fix this. It's not working. It's not working with Mac Jones. And now they're going to go to Germany. Again, softer schedule, right? They're 2-point underdogs to the Colts with their backup quarterback.